Welcome back from Green Bay. The NFL draft wrapping up after a whirlwind 72 hours here in Titletown. Hundreds of thousands of fans flocking to Lambeau Field, more than the 200,000 the NFL says on the first night of the draft alone. The projections of a $90 million economic impact statewide, more than $20 million in the Green Bay area. And at the center of it all, Green Bay Mayor Eric Genrich, who joins us now. Mayor, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, bring us inside not only the planning of this, but the execution of this past week in terms of DPW securing the event. What have you seen?
Yeah, I mean, as I have said repeatedly, it really starts with public safety when you're talking about an event of this scale. And we've got a public safety team that's second to none with our police and fire, collaborating with Brown County Sheriff's Department as well as Ashwaubenon Public Safety, our Department of Public Works, as you said, kind of securing our roads around here, working with State Patrol. I mean, there's just so many people that have been involved, folks from the federal government as well. And when it comes to pulling together an event like this, collaboration is really key. And that's something we do really well here every Packer Sunday. And so, you know, we have kind of that structure in place. This is obviously an event larger than a typical football game, but that's the base on which we built everything on, and I think it was executed masterfully.
We did hear from the governor speaking with Matt, just talking about the request from some lawmakers for funding to reimburse Green Bay and other municipalities. How confident are you that lawmakers will be able to do that?
I mean, I feel good about it. Really grateful to the governor for his inclusion of that funding in the state budget. A bipartisan group of legislators are also supportive of including that once the legislature, you know, gets its hands on the budget. And so I'm hoping that, you know, that there continues to be agreement. This is a wonderful event, as we just talked about, in terms of the economic impact that it's going to have for our region and for the state of Wisconsin. But it doesn't come without a cost, right? I mean, public safety folks have been here, you know, for a long time. We'll continue to be here throughout. A lot of folks working 16, 17-hour days, and so we just got to make sure, you know, we pay them, and we're committed to doing that, and just to having some assistance from the state of Wisconsin, given that economic impact at a statewide level, would be really appreciated.
As we look kind of beyond the draft, what is a timeline, or what will you be looking at to kind of measure the success of this event and whether it was a success for the city or not? Yeah,
I mean, I think checking in on attendance to see where that landed, on those economic impact numbers, both within the region and then statewide. But as long as people came here, had a great time, stayed safe, that's the most important thing. And it's certainly on track in that regard. Had a great kickoff event downtown on Wednesday night. And then, of course, day one here out at the draft on Thursday. Could not have gone any better. So things look really positive at this point.
All right, coming up, politics and the Pope. Catholics saying goodbye to Pope Francis this weekend as the attention now turns to the conclave. Matt is back with the Pope's impact and the direction the Catholic Church will go. That's next.